Oh, okay, he's not going to go over that car. That's good. Okay, back inside the studio.
Thanks, Kevin. I'd love to drive a monster truck. It looks like fun. Risk of a few isolated thunderstorms tomorrow with this Colorado low that's going to be moving in. We're looking at about 20 millimeters of rain. The wind is going to be a big story through the morning and early afternoon, gusting anywhere between 60 and 80 kilometers an hour. Rain develops late day, is going to be fairly consistent and heavy through the evening and overnight. We do start to clear, but then lake effect starts to kick up. So we're going to see showers throughout the day on Saturday and a dramatic decrease in temperatures going from 24 tomorrow to 14 on Saturday. The exact same thing as me. What is up with the mascot?
Well, he's in every shot, but that's what mascots are supposed to do.
But he's in every shot going like this.
Well, what would you like him to do?
I don't know.
You want him to dance?
I don't know.
Swing around, do backflips?
In one shot, he was just like this.
But mascots are just supposed to stand there and just be,
No, but he was just doing this.
well.
It was weird. I'm just saying. He's very sweet.
He
but it was
looks. He
weird.
looks like an old friend of mine, actually. That mascot.
Is it the nose?
Yep.
21 degrees today with some sunshine. Got a Colorado low on the way. We'll talk about that in a minute. But first, here's Tom.
Did you say a monster storm?
I did, yeah. It's our first real typical fall-like system that's going to be moving in through southern Ontario, and the cold front could bring a few isolated non-severe thunderstorms. 20 millimeters of rain, quite likely. This is going to be with the system and the lake effect behind it. The winds are going to pick up anywhere between 60 and 80 kilometers an hour. That's where we could see some gusts, especially by the lake shore. Temperatures will be very mild, 24 feeling like 29. Once that cold front moves through, now the rain's going to start late day, but once that cold front moves through, that is where we could see that risk of convective showers. It's a very, very sharp cold front, which means we've got northwesterly winds behind it. That's reason for the lake effect. Temperatures are going to be dropping significantly. We're going to go from 24 tomorrow to only 14 degrees for Saturday. Tom, well, today the weather looks great. We've got sunshine in our forecast, warm temperatures because of this southeasterly flow, but things are going to really start to change by tomorrow morning. Our winds are really going to pick up. We're going to be hot and muggy, temperatures into the mid-20s, feeling like the upper 20s when you factor in the humidity. Reason being, we've got a Colorado low on the way, and we're going to be sitting comfortably into that warm sector. The wind is going to be a big story throughout the morning and early afternoon, gusts 60 to 80 kilometers an hour. Then the rain's going to develop by late afternoon, and when that cold front moves in, we do have the risk to see some isolated non-severe thunderstorms. Rainfall amounts, we're looking at about 20 millimeters, and this is going to be heaviest through the evening and overnight. We'll see lake effect showers on Saturday and Sunday, and much cooler temperatures. We're talking low teens. Thanks, Jacqueline. Well, speaking of wind, we've got a Colorado low on the way, and we'll talk about that in a moment. It's Thursday. It is October the 2nd. I'm Emily Vukovic. We're going to join Kevin Yard. He's live at the Markham Fair this morning. And Kevin, are they going to let you drive the demolition derby car?
I've seen you.
Yes, Kevin, that's how I peel out of work every morning. All right, today is a good day, minus the fact that we do have a little bit of cloud cover. We are going to see mild temperatures. The winds are going to start to pick up tomorrow morning, 60 to 80 kilometers an hour. By late afternoon, that's when we're going to start to see the rain develop. Could be affecting your evening commute. Chance of a few isolated thunderstorms along that cold front. We've got very soupy, muggy air ahead of it, and it's a sharp cold front. Temperatures behind it are going to be dropping significantly. We switch from a southerly wind to a northwesterly wind, so by Saturday, temperatures dropping to only 14 degrees. Sunday, a daytime high of 13. Good morning. I'm Emily Vukovic. It is Thursday. It is the 2nd of October. You're watching the Weather Network. This weekend is going to feel like fall. I'll talk about the Colorado low that's going to be moving in just a few moments, but first, let's take a look back at yesterday. We're going to start off tomorrow fairly decent. We're going to see our winds really start to pick up, gusting anywhere between 60 and 80 kilometers an hour, but it's going to be very warm because we're going to be sitting into this warm sector of this next system. Now, the rain is going to start to pick up. We're talking late afternoon, could affect your evening commute. And then along this cold front, as it pushes through the GTA during the evening, we may see the risk of a few isolated yet non-severe thunderstorms. Rainfall amounts 20 millimeters for the city of Toronto. Areas further north through Barrie and Orillia, you could see closer to 30, possibly even up towards 50 millimeters of rain. So it is going to be intense, more so to the north. As this low moves through, we're going to see that wind pick up. We're going to see the rain, heaviest evening through the overnight. And then as it tracks its way north and east, we're going to start to see our winds shift direction. We're going to start to see our winds coming in from more of a northwesterly flow, which means lake effect. So we could still see some scattered showers not only on Saturday, but on Sunday as well. And then the tail end of a new system comes in for Monday, giving us a little bit more rain. Now we're going to be hot and sticky tomorrow because of that southerly wind. So we'll see daytime highs of about 24 degrees, but feeling closer to 29 when you factor in the humidity. And then look at the drop off. Cold front comes through and we see a dramatic decrease in our temperatures. 13 degrees for Saturday. If you're heading to the Ticats game, maybe bring your umbrella. You just might need it with those scattered lake effect showers. On Sunday, 12 degrees. And then there's the tail end of that next system moving through on Monday, giving us showers. Now, seasonal for this time of year is about 18 degrees. So as you can see, we're going to be sitting well below it for the weekend. But the good news is that as we get into the middle of next week, it looks as though temperatures will start to rebound and get closer to seasonal values throughout the GTA. We are going to see a little bit of sunshine throughout the morning hours, but we could also experience a little bit of fog throughout the GTA. Hamilton, for example, 15 degrees, some fog patches. A little bit of fog through Brantford, Kitchener, Orangeville may see a peak of sun at 14 degrees, 15 up in Barrie. So at least it's mild. Now, if you're traveling towards the east, Kingston, Brockville, Ottawa, temperatures still double digits for the morning hours, warming up by the afternoon. And down through the south, London, a little bit of sunshine, and Windsor looks great at 14. Catch Angry Planet this Sunday, 7 and 10 p.m. Thanks for joining us. I'm Emily Vukovic. It's Thursday. It is the 2nd of October. And temperatures today are going to be quite mild. Make sure you get out and enjoy it because this weekend things are going to change. I've got all those details coming up. But first, let's check in with Kevin Yard. He joins us live at the Markham Fair. Kevin, you've been having a lot of fun today. I think my favorite part of your morning has been that little tiny baby tiger, the Siberian tiger. So cute.
Wow, precious for sure.
Adorable. Too bad they can grow up and, well, you know what they can do when they grow up, but still, they're really cute when they're babies. We are going to see a mix of sun and cloud today. More cloud cover this morning, especially. We may see peaks of sun by the afternoon. Southerly flow keeping our temperatures warm. We get into a warm sector of this Colorado low tomorrow, feeling closer to 30 when you factor in the humidity. Windy conditions, 60 to 80 kilometers an hour through the morning and early afternoon. Rain hits us by late day, and then cold front could bring in a few isolated non-severe thunderstorms. 20 millimeters of rain through the weekend. Once the bulk of this moisture moves through, we'll start to clear throughout the day on Saturday. But then we'll be left with lake effect showers as the winds shift more of a northwesterly direction and our temperatures drop significantly. Hi there. Thanks for joining us here on the Weather Network. I'm Emily Vukovic. It is Thursday. It is October the 2nd, and Kevin Yard is joining us at the beautiful Markham Fair. Kevin, you've been up to a lot of things this morning. What are you doing now? Oh my goodness, they're so cute. Kevin, as if you're not down there petting them and playing with them. So sweet. Too bad when they get old enough, they could seriously hurt you, but as babies, they're so cute. 21 degrees is our daytime high, and when the cold front moves through, we are going to see the potential for some isolated storms. So we've got that southerly wind today, tonight, and into tomorrow. As we get in the warm sector, we really heat up, 24, feeling like 29. Rain starts to develop by late day. We're looking at the potential for isolated thunderstorms right along that cold front. About 20 millimeters of rain for the city of Toronto. When this low starts to intensify through the evening and overnight, that's when we're going to see the bulk of the moisture. It will start to ease throughout the late overnight, early morning, but then we are going to see that risk of lake effect showers from the wraparound with that area of low pressure. Our winds are going to shift from a southerly direction to a northwesterly direction, hence the lake effect showers and colder temperatures, much colder temperatures. 24, feeling like 29 tomorrow, dropping to 14 for Saturday. So if you are heading to the Markham Fair for Saturday and Sunday with the family, make sure you dress for it. It is certainly going to feel and look a lot like fall. Thanks so much, Chris. Now, how many of those moments do you remember? It's Thursday. It is the 2nd of October. I'm Emily Vukovic. I live right on the border of Burlington and Oakville. So, yeah, that certainly didn't affect my home, thankfully, because I have a storm drain this big in my backyard. But a lot of my neighbors were affected. It was certainly a bad time of year for that. All right, we join Kevin Yard. He is live in Markham this morning at the fairgrounds. And Kevin, what's the best thing you've done so far?
Okay, I'm saying you did an amazing job. You thought you would get that all over yourself. You did well. Okay, back inside the studio.
Thanks.
Look at the size of that bottle. When Brooklyn was a baby, she could have probably taken that whole thing. No, I'm just kidding. This is my 2-year-old. There's no way. But still, her eyes might be bigger than her stomach. That's for sure, that little calf. All right, we've got a clear day today. Temperatures are going to be rising up to about 23, feeling like 26. Clear, meaning once those clouds go away. Kevin asked me to bring sun. Kevin, I am doing my best. Trust me. We've got a Colorado low on the way. This is going to bring us a lot of rain and a lot of wind. Winds gusting tomorrow morning 60 to 80 kilometers an hour. Cold front coming in by the afternoon could bring us a few isolated thunderstorms. It's a sharp cold front. 20 millimeters of rain possible. Behind that cold front, temperatures are going to be dropping dramatically. We can thank those northwesterly winds. So on Saturday, only a daytime high of 14 degrees for the city of Toronto. Oh, thanks, Kim. Such a great segment around the world in 60 seconds. I'm Emily Vukovic. Thanks for joining us on this Thursday. It is October the 2nd, and fall begins this weekend, in my opinion. I know technically it already says fall on the calendar, but we've been experiencing above seasonal temperatures and lots of sunshine as of late. Well, minus yesterday, but still. We do have a Colorado low on the way. We're going to enjoy some sunshine and warm temperatures today. It is going to be very warm but very windy tomorrow morning. We're going to see wind gusts anywhere between 60 and 80 kilometers an hour. The rain is going to develop through the downtown core by about 5 p.m. and it's going to continue to be fairly consistent and windy through the evening and overnight hours. Along that cold front, we may see some isolated non-severe thunderstorms moving through the area. And then rainfall amounts, we're looking at about 20 to 30 millimeters, fairly widespread throughout the GTA and even up towards cottage country. So the wind is going to be the big story. It's going to be a warm wind, temperatures up to 24, feeling like 29 for the city of Toronto tomorrow. The wind is going to increase as the system gets closer. So if you're down by the lake, that's where you could see those gusts up to 80. Rain, heaviest evening, overnight, and then we're going to see some lake effect showers throughout the day on Saturday as those winds shift to a more northwesterly direction and our temperatures drop significantly. Only a high of 13 for Saturday.